Welcome back to the Big Sleep Podcast, episode 31. Ernesto and Cold Steel here.
What up, man?
What up?
How are you?
It's been a week. It's been an absolute unit of a week. It's been hot, and then it's been storming, and then it's been hot.
Yeah, it's been hot. That's for sure.
I worked 10-hour day, and then I had 9 hours between my next shift, and I worked a 15-hour day right after that. And I was done.
You have all your fingers, so.
Yeah. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
It seems you made it through the holiday.
Yeah. Jesus' birthday, right?
Yeah, how much you spent on fireworks?
$0.
Dang, dude.
Didn't light any off.
Not one.
Nope.
I dropped 160.
Jesus.
And a quarter of them were duds.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess Chinese tariffs haven't ruined that yet, huh?
Yeah. That's my favorite, man. Like, let's light off China fireworks to celebrate America's independence.
Yeah.
So good.
It all makes sense to somebody.
If you don't think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys get a bunch of storms there?
I mean, it rained. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
During the night, we got a storm, but like I slept through it.
Yeah. I was working. Yeah, it like stormed almost every night, and it was like pretty bad too. Like no visibility. So
yeah. At that point, could you just like park somewhere and like go take a nap?
I wish.
I guess that's when people wreck during a storm.
Yeah.
Just imagine you out there in the coat like Jurassic Park. With the was it the Dilo that like spits?
Oh man. They're still making video games about that movie.
Don't they have a new movie coming out?
I think so, yeah. They just won't stop.
No Chris Pratt?
No way. We're going to get a movie without Chris Pratt, or what's the Spider-Man kid's name?
Oh yeah.
Jack Black's been making a comeback to the being in every movie too.
Him and The Rock, like if
yeah.
I could avoid him, The Rock, and what's the other dude that was in The Rock with everybody? Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Hart movies, man, they're rough. I will say this though, a lot of people, and I know people disagree, but I do think he is funny at stand-up. Like I think he's pretty funny stand-up. But yeah, movies, it's hard to watch.
He has like one role in movies, and it's just to be like the annoying short guy.
Yeah. Speaking of one role, I tried watching that. I don't know if you've seen it, the Friendship movie.
No.
It's Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd.
Okay.
Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave. Oh, some shorts got really popular with him. Okay. But he has a show where it's just like short skits, and it's actually pretty funny. Like the I Think You Should Leave series is pretty funny. And I love Paul Rudd. Like he's one of my He's up there on my list of actors. I think he's hilarious.
Okay.
But this movie blew, man.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad. I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like
you finished it?
Forcefully. Like I got through like an hour of it after work one night, and I was like, when's it gonna get good? And it just doesn't. It's like the whole movie just doesn't. And then I finished the
Yeah.
last half. I couldn't. It was like an hour 40 minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how? So
Gross.
yeah, it was bad.
I mean, I've never even heard of the movie, so
Well, and Tim Robinson like plays his character from like I think you
uh,
should leave in this like same acting style, but yeah, it was just bad. I don't know. I was disappointed.
I haven't watched a whole lot of movies lately. I watched an old movie, I think it was from the 80s called Wizards. It was like animated um about like Nazi Germany. And then I started watching oh god, what was it? John Wick with my oldest boy.
What's have you seen the new one?
New John Wick?
The ballerina or whatever?
No. I
Okay.
saw he showed me something about it, but I've never heard of it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but I was gonna watch it.
Is it is it out?
I won't answer
Or
that
is it
until
like
I know if it's out.
in theaters June 6th? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on
So what they're
streaming
just
services. So yes,
they're
it is out.
passing the torch?
Yeah, I mean Reeves is in it.
Passing the torch, huh? To Ana de Armas. Dude,
Yeah,
she's so hot.
got a face on her.
I think she has to get dolled up though, because if you look at her, like if you Google her, I
I
think
think
she's
that's just
old. I think she's like
versatility. She's
she's older than
37.
me. What an old bat. Yeah. Yeah, this movie came out of nowhere. I wasn't tracking anything about this movie, so
She was in Blade Runner.
yeah. Yeah, she was it Joy?
Yeah,
Joy's Joy.
and Knives Out. I watched that one too. Wasn't a fan. It was essentially like
Yeah.
what Clue, live action Clue.
Yeah. I did not see that movie. I've seen shorts of it, but because
I
it
have
also has what's his face, right? Daniel whatever his name is it Daniel Craig?
probably. Well, I've watched like similar movies that are like that, like Murder on the whatever
Yeah.
Express something.
Daniel
Not
Craig,
not
double
Polar
seven.
Express. Yeah, I heard there were rumors about another 007 coming out too.
I don't know. Maybe. I heard Superman is not gonna be good.
Why is that?
I don't know. It said the two critics that have watched the movie said it was terrible.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson replacing Daniel Craig. It's called Bond 26.
Hmm. Oh, wait, that's how Black Dude, right?
Uh, um, I might be thinking of someone else. I didn't think he was black. No,
Oh.
he's yeah. I was gonna say his name's Aaron.
No, I thought there was a rumor mill of a different guy, but
He
oh well.
he got some bad um flack from Craven. I heard that was like a pretty terrible. Yeah, 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oof.
I feel like anything associated with the MCU that isn't like directly in the MCU gets like torched pretty hard. Like Loki did good, but like Craven, like I don't know, man.
I mean, they still have Hawkeye in things for some reason.
It
Like they
as
force him into stories, and it's like, come on.
the Captain America movie that no one asked for. Uh,
Oh, I did not watch
what?
that.
And neither did I. What? God, there's Morbius with
Yeah,
Jared
that one
Leto.
got that was terrible too.
Well, it's because Jared Leto is terrible at
That
just about everything.
that equally got 15%.
You know what I'm the most hurt about right now? I guess, and I could be saying this wrong. Someone can flame me for it, but Jared Leto is assisting and funding the next Tron movie. Like, he's helping like fund the production of it, which is great. Like, love Tron. Like the first movie, I watched it on repeat with my old man. And then, the new one was amazing too, right? Soundtrack, like, killer, visuals were amazing, like, it had its, kinda cringy, moments, but, like, so did the first movie, right?
Yeah.
And I guess he's gonna be in the movie as well, like, he's starring in the movie, and, like
Yeah, he's not listed though, but the trailer it's just him like right away.
yeah, he's just the worst actor ever made. Like I really hate him.
Yeah.
He's been bad in every role,
Stick to the
except for
music.
Fight Club. Fight Club, when he got the shit kicked out
Yeah.
of him, that was
For
good.
like the 12
Like,
seconds.
yeah,
Uh it looks like the new Tron is like in modern day setting too.
yeah, like they got out of
Yeah.
the system. Yeah,
It looks like it's going to be awesome
so
on OLED
disappointed.
though. It's super dark
It's
backgrounds with
yeah, with the
like
neon.
deep colors. Yeah.
Yeah. It, it's probably gonna be a good movie, except for the parts that have Jared Leto in it.
I mean, he could die right away.
I have thought about editing Blade Runner and then editing the parts with him out of it.
And then you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
no plot holes. It's just
yeah,
same with Fight
yes,
Club, man. I mean, you could just take that out and be like, just cut scene to him like getting pounded on, but not showing his face. And it's like,
yeah.
wow, this guy's crazy. I didn't lose anything. I didn't miss out on anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was super glad that, like, his girlfriend and him, like, got taken advantage of in Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah. That was
That
that the
movie's
other one that really sucked too.
I think you gotta be, like, baked out of your mind to watch that movie. It's where, like, the
Actually, I think
refrigerator
that was
the old lady.
yeah. That actually might be like one of the few he's decent in.
I feel like it's the editing and not him. Because Jennifer
Because
Connelly's a saint. Like,
yeah, there was another one that he was actually somewhat okay in too.
I don't know, 30 Seconds to Mars, like you said, like,
Yeah,
their one good song.
yeah, and it was a banger. I'll admit that. Like
Yeah.
good music. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It'd be like, yeah. I mean, I was about to say it'd be like putting him in a Blade Runner movie, but they already did that. And now imagine if he was in 90% of the Blade Runner movie.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
It's literally like a Family Guy skit or something of like movie produced by Jared Leto, starring Jared Leto. Like,
Yeah.
what, dude? Like, what? Go find someone talented.
Well, when you have the money to fund your own movie,
I guess then yeah, you
That's
get to choose.
that's what
And then
happens. That's what kind of
yeah,
upset me
Tron.
with that friendship one is like Paul Rudd's like one of the lead producers or writers or something.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
When's the next Dune movie come out?
Um,
And didn't the series drop too? There's like an HBO series or something.
yeah, it's a spin-off of the
Yeah.
Harkonnen family.
Yeah.
Dune Part 2, December 18th, 2026. What? That doesn't make sense. Third.
Say
Third film.
they say yeah, they already had the second movie.
Yeah.
That movie is great on OLED.
Dude,
So good.
I liked both of them,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I liked the first one too, and a lot of people said the first one sucked, the second one was good. I don't know. I liked both of them.
Yeah.
Like
Purple's kind of slow.
if I didn't have to watch Zendaya, I would have liked it even more.
Yeah, she's another one that like yeah. She's quirky though. At least that's the character she portrays.
And then was dating the other overcasted individual, which I'm sure
Jack Black?
helped. Yes, yes, aforementioned.
Yeah, Tom Holland, or are you talking about the main
Yeah,
actor?
Tom Holland.
The main actor for Dune, I thought he did a great job. I don't know his name, but
Yeah, I thought he did okay. Yeah, I liked it. The video game's awesome too.
you know what I haven't watched that was an absolute review bomb? Like, I guarantee it's just as bad as like Doom the movie. And Doom the movie was campy, like fine, you know? It's like, all right, this is a shitty campy movie. Um, Borderlands.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that really puts like the staple in it of like, and I dare say it, the Minecraft Jack Black and then Borderlands Jack Black and Kevin Hart.
Yeah. I think the worst reviewed did Snow White get worst reviewed movie in like history now?
I hope so. Actually, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I probably won't watch it, so I don't know. I don't really care.
66,253 reviews. And if you could see look it up on Google right now where it shows the
Yeah.
stars.
Mhm.
Just take a look see at that.
Point 3.
But look at the bars.
Yeah.
It is 95% one-star reviews. 8%
Uh,
liked this movie.
so gross. I feel bad for Wonder Woman.
What, the old movie or the actor or what?
No, the actress that played the queen in this, right? Like she
Oh
played the evil
yeah.
queen.
Yeah, they did her dirty.
Yeah. I don't remember her name off the top, but yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Movies. Yeah. I mean, I took years to finish the Rings of Power series. Like I still haven't watched any of the like I watched the first season of House of Dragon. I had or Dragons. I haven't watched any of the second. Like,
That one's
really?
definitely a slow burn. I enjoyed Rings of Power. I don't know. That kind of got review bombed too, and that one I didn't quite understand. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, what's the House of Dragons one? I can see why people didn't really like that one. Slow burn in the beginning, and then there's like a point where you just get pissed off, like watching it. Like they really. I don't know. The director, it's one thing to like Game of Thrones, where it's like, oh, there's a couple characters and they push the whole incest thing a couple times.
Yeah.
but it's like infrequent throughout the series. And then House of Dragons, it's like the freaking producer was just playing pocket pool from his director
Yeah.
chair like the entire time. Like, do more. Like, let's push
Yeah.
this more. And it's like, can we just get to the story, please? And I don't know what it is. The dude just has like a punchable face.
The director?
No, the uncle in the show,
Oh, yeah.
Matt
With the
Smith.
white hair.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, man.
I think that's the idea, though. They want you to not like them, right?
They want you to flip back and forth, which is the same as
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Like they want you to be pissed, and I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just not a fan.
Yeah, not a lot of good TV, man. Um, I mean, Blade Runner is like my one of my all-time watches, like the old Lord of the Rings movies, and like and the animated Lord of the Rings, Hobbit,
I made my daughter watch that the other day.
the animated one.
Yeah,
It's so good.
she was like, she was into it at first, but she's like, I have no idea what's going on,
Yeah.
and I'm like, just you wait. But changing topics.
Okay.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, did you see that Destiny is doing like a free to play all the expansions?
Like a weekend?
I don't know how long. It says limited time, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. They're just
Yeah.
trying to revive that game.
Well, there was a lot of people like they did like a pretty good job at getting everyone interested in The Witness. Not me. I bailed right after Witch Queen, and I I just yeah, I had no interested in sticking around for The Witness, and they tried to hype people back up for this, like, next expansion, but, like, uh, where they did, like, where Bungie is, like, absolutely, like, molested their community is through FOMO. Like like, they'll take old seasons and they'll completely get rid of them. Like, that's what Stop Killing
Yeah,
Games is right now, this whole movement of, like, quit charging us for content and then, taking it away from us.
yeah. It's like the Anthem store. They're shutting down all the Anthem servers too.
Like, right after Stop Killing Games is, like, at its biggest. Like, what a bunch of idiots. Like,
Yeah,
talk about not having your finger on the pulse right now.
and making an online only game that
Yeah.
you're gonna kill. What was it like? Maybe 9 years, 10 years. Like I know that's a long
Yeah.
time, but also you can afford to keep the server running, bro, or like outsource it. Just be like, hey,
Yeah.
this is now crowdfunded through this company or something.
I what I anticipate or what I would like to see through Stop Killing Games is a happy medium of let's just say WoW was dying, right? Which is like would be terrible. Um but like a game like that or another MMO or something like that or pretty much any single player game, any game that's online or always online. Like like if they had a paid addition to it once the game was dying, so that way it would be crowdfunded, like what you're saying, then like I'd be interested in that. Like if I like Destiny 2, if they were taken off servers, I could never play it again, but I would love to play through those missions again one day.
Or make it peer to peer. Like that's always been my thing too, is like have a back end in place for peer to peer or
Yeah.
self hosting. It's like you could have private Anthem servers. It wouldn't be that big of a
Yeah.
deal. And the few players that are still playing it could continue.
Yeah. And with kernel level anti-cheat now, like gone are the days where everything is stored on your computer and like having access to the files meant that like you can go in there and tinker with things and like you log on and like you're god. Are people like you log on and people are like, "Oh my god, I've never seen this character before." And it's like, "Yeah, I edited it myself." Like
Yeah.
You're like literally like Diablo.
Well, and it's like eventually it will happen. If you kill Anthem servers, even if it had kernel level anti cheat or something, it's like they're not going to be updating that, and eventually someone's going to find a crack. But still, by that point, I would imagine the game is dead, dead.
Yeah.
Like people are finally finding ways to crack the original Xbox without having to completely modify the hardware now
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
using Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 or whatever game to like
Uh,
corrupt. Yeah, you have to buy the specific game to get it to
that's
bug out.
yeah, that's the way that Game Shark used to be.
Yeah,
You put the Game Shark in, ran a code, then you had to put in, I don't know, Mario 64
yeah.
and then swap over to Super Smash Brothers.
Like during the loading screen of Tony Hawk is when you
Yeah.
like pound like it. It's a memory leak essentially. You have to
Yeah.
find a game that has like crappy coding in the
Yeah.
loading screen so that a memory leak happens. But also on that topic, how do you feel about this whole remakes coming out? Like UE5, like Oblivion was a big hit, and
Yeah.
now it sounds like everybody was asking for like Fallout New Vegas, and Bethesda's now saying, oh, they've got multiple Fallout things in the works. And if it's multiple,
Yeah.
you know, some of them are remakes because they're not like doing new titles.
Yeah.
Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is probably like one of my all-time favorite Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
That with a remake.
Hmm. That's Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. Honestly, like it is interesting because like I had my head under a rock for like the games that I played, like I was dedicated to. So having those remade, I don't think is going to affect me the same way as it did other people.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like if they came out with a Diablo 2 remake, you'd jump on it.
I mean they did, yeah. D2R. Like
Yeah.
I played D2R.
Um, my thing is like I'm okay with the
Warcraft.
remake, but they're usually outsourcing it to like companies that are specific to UE5 and remakes. Like that's all they do.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, charge $30. Like don't charge 59.69, which is what the
Yeah.
game was before. If it's a remake, I know that's effort, but it's also a lot of porting.
Yeah.
So like charge us 30.
Wide wrapping shaders and yeah, I what was it? Warcraft remastered, right? Or re something. What'd they call it?
Reforged.
That game was terrible when it came out.
Well, and it wasn't. I don't. Maybe it's just like my nostalgia remembering it, but I didn't think that the graphics overhaul was that impressive.
I I didn't even buy it because I mean I waited and I watched like the reviews first.
Well, I loved Warcraft 3. That was probably I had a lot of hours in Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it didn't look like a big enough graphic overhaul for me to care, to be honest. Like seeing side by side images, I didn't think it was that impressive.
Well, yeah, I never picked it up, so obviously I didn't either. I don't know what my channel's doing right now. I guess I clipped something on accident. Whoopsies.
Oh, speaking
Uh,
of, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
that I've got nothing, man. I haven't been playing. I played a little bit of High on Life. I played we played Peak. Played Peak again.
Yeah,
Um I like that game, dude. I'm starting to like it. I think that's where I'm at right now. And this plays into our conversation of like remakes and remasters. Like, my common theme, I think I have continuity with it at this point. I was gonna say it was a new theme, but it's been almost a year of, like, I don't care about AAA titles anymore, man. I just I don't. Like, yeah, I picked up D2R. I didn't play D2R like I played, um, pretty much any other Blizzard game. Like, I played every other Blizzard game more other
Yeah.
than, like, the mobile shit, but,
I was surprised to see that Peak isn't on console. Like
like,
it's
at all?
no. Like I think it's only on Steam specifically.
Hmm.
Like I think it's a Steam launch. But that's
I
like
I
ultimate
definitely
couch co-op game in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I definitely thoroughly enjoyed the fact that, my son had a PC and, like, we were able to play it. Like, playing it co-op with him has been a good time,
Yeah.
like, father and son. But they enough that it made me pick up, oh, what is it? Totally something, not Tabs, but, like, the delivery game.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
no. Totally Reliable,
Yeah.
delivery service.
We play that on console
Yeah,
or something movers or something like that. We have to throw everything out
yeah,
the house.
yeah,
Yeah. That's actually the only game that I can get the old lady to play is like games like that,
really.
like the chef one,
Oh, yeah,
like
with
couch
the
co-op,
yeah,
Overcooked.
Overcooked, yeah,
Yeah, Overcooked, and then the moving one, or moving out. That's what it's called. Like those type of games, and then we did get on Games Pass. They had it was crazy because I was talking about it one time about how I used to play
yeah,
Fusion Frenzy, like on my either Xbox or PS2. I can't remember. I think it was on Xbox. And then they brought it out on Games Pass, and we're like, oh my god, I can relive this. You know?
Fusion Frenzy?
Yeah, that was. I don't even know if it was that popular back in the day, but like that's what I used to play. Like if we had friends over, like Fusion Frenzy.
That's at all.
Yeah, it's like Arena Mario Party spinoff.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Huh. Yeah, dude, there were so many, like, good, like, family games. I mean, and some of it wasn't Nintendo, I mean, that's for sure. Like, Donkey Konga was fun with the family, I remember liking that, and, Mario Party, like you said. Pokemon Stadium,
Oh,
stuff like
dude,
that.
Pokemon Stadium was mint.
It
I
was
loved that
goat,
game.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why, like, what a bunch of idiot they're throwing money away making Pokemon literally XYZ.
yeah,
Uh, Whereas, like, just make a new Pokemon Stadium. Like,
yeah.
quit being
Well, and
retards, man.
Pokemon was like that was the hype. Like it was perfect. They had the
Yeah,
market. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like physical
yeah.
product, movies, TV, and then video games. It was like they had it all.
Pokemon 2000.
The
Yeah,
last one that I played was Sapphire. It was on
nice.
the Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy Advance SP. Had to catch my
I played
Kyogre or whatever.
I played some of the newer ones, but, like, yeah, it wasn't the same experience.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be the newest one I would play is Emerald or Sapphire because those are the only ones that I know. Like
Yeah.
the Pokemon up to there. Like get my Blaziken.
There's ROM hacks for Emerald that are, like, pretty detailed, like, graphics overhauls.
Yeah, I think I only had yellow, silver, and the Sapphire.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here. I give up. Uh, Yeah, just other than that, I really don't think I play like, oh, I played High on Life, finally. Picked that up on Steam sale.
Yeah, I watched you play some of it. That actually kind of piqued my interest in playing Outer Worlds again. Uh, and I
Yeah.
smashed that like last night. I saw it on my
Mhm.
couch because it's on Games Pass,
Yeah.
and I played it until like 1 in the morning, and then I played some more today. I got pretty
Dang.
far in it.
So, like, I canceled my Games Pass. Like, I didn't find myself couch gaming that much.
Yeah,
Like, my Xbox is essentially like a, Fortnite machine.
yeah. See, my daughter plays enough like Games Pass games where, like all the games that I've said, I haven't bought an Xbox game, and I can't tell you how long.
Yeah. I mean, Games Pass is kind of expensive, though.
Yeah, with how little it kind of depends on how you look at it. I mean, if you buy a bunch of games, but they've had like they're they're trying to make, I think that there's actually a level of effort to keep it alive. It's not
Yeah.
like Sony or all these other Game Pass studio likes where it's
Yeah.
just like old titles and blah blah blah. Like Game
Yeah.
Pass I think is making an effort. Like they have pretty good day one releases. Um I really like that they're re-releasing like OG games on there too, like retro. Like my daughter's playing like Banjo and Kazooie, and Fusion Frenzy was on there, and
Hmm.
like games like that. Slime Rancher. My daughter loves Slime Rancher. I actually like that game too. It's fun.
Didn't the second one come out?
Should be pretty close if it hasn't already. I played the beta for it. Oh yeah, it's been out.
Yeah. I remember going through a little bit of headache to try and install a multiplayer mod for that game, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is saying release date 2022, but that does not sound right.
Which one?
Slime Rancher 2.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, I remember talking to my son about it.
Maybe it has been that long. Man, my brain.
Life, time flies, man.
You been watching the news on this Texas flooding?
Yeah, was it like some 80 some people at one point or 90 now?
We're at 110. 110 dead, and like another almost 200 missing.
It's insane, dude.
I've already
Yeah,
seen
it's insane.
I've already seen the flat earthers making posts about cloud seeding and how it caused the flooding.
Cloud seeding?
Yeah. Cuz there's like cloud
Okay.
seeders that do stuff down there, but it was like 2 days before, and it was like that's impossible. Like it was like I can't remember how many feet of water overnight, but it was wild.
Like, why would we want to cause the flooding? I wonder.
New housing market, man. Same with the California fires. Which that one is a little sketchy because they actually are buying up a bunch of land there. Same with Hawaii.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah, I haven't dug into it really, man.
yeah. Are you gonna vote in the next presidential election for the America Party?
I saw that. I didn't read much about it, but I mean, I guess it depends, right?
Yeah.
I thought Donald Trump was gonna be a king though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Endless. He's not gonna give, just like he wasn't gonna give up presidency in the last election won,
Yeah.
end of his last cycle, they were
Yeah.
betting money that he wasn't going to leave, and then somehow he left. But this time's different.
Yeah. I mean, he's like preaching for term limits, but yeah, this time I'm sure he'll stay.
Yeah.
Uh, what if he becomes like VP after this, man? Insane. Absolute insanity.
Is that a thing? I mean, could you just be VP like indefinitely?
Oh, I don't know what the term limits are for vice president.
There are no term limits for the vice president of the United States.
Dude, imagine if he could just sock puppet people for
Like
as long
Obama?
as he wants. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
it's
super
funny.
cool. Oh man,
Weird,
yeah, he's
weird stuff.
Musk is even forming a like America PAC, like funding and everything. Trump's not happy about it.
Yeah.
They got back to fighting again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
hilarious. This is funny.
maybe his stock will tank again.
Oh, I don't care. I'll
Good
keep
bro.
buying that shit on discount.
Said same thing with Nvidia when everyone's like, Nvidia, and then like now it's like the highest it's been or whatever. Or
Yeah,
last week it was at least.
I just sold off a huge loss on Dogecoin,
Yeah.
which it was just fun money, but I sold it off like 50% loss, and I was just gonna hang on to it, until it went back up.
Yeah.
But like, there's such a good opportunity with this one stock that I bought. I was already up 36% in like
Okay.
2 months, so I just
Mm,
sold off my Doge loss and dumped the money in there. I'm like, if that'll easily make up my 50 in the next year, so it should be pretty nice. AI sector right now is popping.
yeah. Dude, it's weird the stuff that people are writing like AI on. Pretty much anything technology right now.
If it has silicon,
AI.
yeah. If it's
Yeah.
got silicon in it, AI, bro.
Like AI earbuds,
Yep.
AI sunglasses. And it's like, why? Because it has a camera?
No, it's because they can run a Chat GPT API or something. Like, it's literally just an
Yeah.
embedded API for
Yeah.
network, and you're like, AI, bro. It's there.
Yeah.
In other words, it has an app that has
Yeah.
AI. So
It,
therefore, this hardware is also AI.
yeah. That's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. It's got GPT-4's API to talk to, like, to use the app from your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Good, though. You know? AI. AI for the
We
sake of.
we salute you.
What's up with the whole Epstein stuff that's cooking around right now?
Oh, the FBI investigated and they found that he had no client list and that he was not murdered.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because somehow um, the parties of interest that had access to all of the evidence before and couldn't conclude anything, the FBI somehow was able to, based on that lack of evidence. With the camera
Well,
shutting off and the CEO not being there and whatever. The FBI must have had some hidden cameras that must have seen the whole thing. So
yeah.
therefore, they could conclude that it was not plausible that he was
Edit.
murdered. Yeah.
Or it was murder. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, and Diddy's off the hook too.
I will say this: that's the same court circuit that found Trump guilty of all those felonies. So
Yeah.
do with that what you will. Same circuits, like, nah, Diddy's free Diddy, bro.
Pretty Diddy.
That should tell you something.
the diddler.
And people are outside like celebrating that he got cleared.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I saw 50 Cent said something about it, but
Dude, 50 cents like going off the I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
I love 50 Cent. Like
yeah.
he's just made a comeback just being a hilarious motherfucker.
Just says whatever he wants to.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was that tweet he
Like,
said? Where he's like, need a better day. Or like I hope tomorrow is better or something. God, I wish I could
I don't
find that
know.
tweet. It was so
I
funny.
remember him making a short video saying, like, essentially, if Floyd Mayweather could read like one page of a Harry Potter book, that like he would donate like $1 million to like
Yeah.
some charity or something.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to find it, but it was hilarious. He's like, today's such an odd day. Somebody, oh, like somebody was, Diddy was diddling, or I don't know what it was. I'll have to find it.
Huh.
Oh, maybe it was about Kanye.
The yay
Yeah.
with his. Did you hear that
Oh,
more
that's what
recent
it
one with
was.
his?
He said,
Yeah.
he said, what an odd day. The Knicks lost, the Pope died, and Kanye told us that he sucked his cousin's dick for 8 years. He's like, I'm gonna need to go to bed early. Like, thanks, 50. Thanks so much.
Is that your stomach?
What?
I heard the dog in the background,
Oh.
like a whelp.
Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second. We interrupt this broadcast because she wants to know if she can show my daughter the movie Signs.
No, dog. No, that movie's terrible. With
Nick
Mel
says
Gibson?
no, and he says that movie's
Nah, dude.
terrible.
He yells at his family at the dinner table. Uh,
Yeah, those are rookie numbers for you, huh?
uh,
You're
you
like,
at
I
least
play
gotta
peek
yell
with my son so that he has memories of me not beating him.
at pretty much. Like, you won't tell, will you? Uh, no, that and the movie's just bad. So there's
I've
that.
never seen it. I have something else to admit. I watched the first 30 minutes of Spaceballs for the first time in my life last night.
Space balls. Why?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
And they're making a sequel, so maybe that's why.
Oh, I have. I've had the movie. I just haven't watched it. I don't know.
Huh. Well, what are you gonna do with that information?
Thought I'd put that
Now
out in
that
the ether. You're like, fuck you for telling me that, bro.
now I watched it as a kid, and even then, like it was one of those things where like, oh, you gotta watch this, and like, and I, looking back, my son watched it about like a month ago, and he was like, I'm going over here to watch this movie for the first time, and I'm like, why, bro? Like, no, don't. If he said he was going over there to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I'd be like, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
brother.
Yes, yes, you are. Here's popcorn. Let me know.
Here's some meth.
You're Let me know if you're terrified of rabbits after
Yeah.
this.
And if you don't come home saying "'tis but a flesh wound" the next time you
Yeah,
like biff it on your bike or something,
yeah,
your arms dangling there, broken.
yeah, yeah. 'Tis but a scratch.
Dude, I had to
Yeah.
go get my labs done today for blood test or
Okay.
whatever, because they put me on uh, blood pressure medication and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm just dying essentially. Uh, but dude, I don't know what it is, man. I can like I can tell they didn't take my blood pressure this time, and I don't want my doctor to see it. But yeah, it was like spraying out of me, man. Like I filled those vials real quick,
Good. Isn't
and I
that
was like,
good?
I mean, yeah, but no, because I know when I go in for my appointment, they're gonna take my blood pressure and be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And I found out that nicotine doesn't help with your heart rate and all that. I mean,
True.
it
This is
is
true.
a stimulant, and I just ingest nicotine every waking second of my day
It's probably not
and sit
the
down,
best.
just sit and
That,
juice up on nicotine.
yeah, we had like a couple people that I work with like be pretty worried about like just heart and blood issues, and now I had like the whole office taking like baby aspirin.
Yeah,
Like, uh,
walking around with vials of Imodium,
just yeah, people are worried right now. It's yeah,
especially if you got the jab. I'd be
the
worried.
jab, dude. It is that is a little weird. Eh, But you think any more is gonna come out about that? I wonder how long.
They
How
still
long
are.
until it comes out about that?
There's new stuff coming out like every week about that,
That's insane, dude.
and people are still. You notice no one's talked about like the COVID vaccination until these updates have been coming out, and then all of a sudden you're seeing these people coming out with social media posts like, make sure you get your booster, it's still here. And it's like, no one said a word about it for how long, and now all of a sudden you're talking about boosters again as they're talking about how many deaths. I don't know.
I can't believe that anyone's talking about boosters anymore. What do you mean? Like who's getting boosters, right?
I don't know.
Like I haven't talked to anyone that was like, "Oh, here, let me get a booster shot."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then there's like weird like CDC's coming out with stuff like uh the deaths involved with the COVID-19 vaccination. It's just it just highlights like people's precondition or pre-existing conditions and stuff. And it's like, why would you feel the need to explain that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm willing to bet that like but by the time most of this shit runs out, like we'll all be old and yeah, it'll be too late.
The identified persons aged 16 to 30 who died during June 1st to December 31st with sudden death, arrhythmia, dysrhythmia, like cardiac arrest, myocarditis, all this stuff. I don't know. A total of 1,300 deaths among persons 16 to 30 were identified. 72% males, 28% female. No death certificate listed vaccination either as the immediate or contributing cause of death. Just seems weird, man.
Yeah, I mean I was forced to get the stuff and I kind of wonder every now and then and I know people that are like my age or younger that have got, like just weird heart conditions. So,
Well, the primary one being myocarditis, because that's what a lot of them are having.
yeah.
Then again,
What do
I
you do?
did get it. I didn't get it, and I still probably have myocarditis.
It's making the frogs gay.
That's fluoride.
Oh,
That also is found to be true, though. God, how funny is that? That, like, all this time, he was right. Conspiracy theory. LGBTQ chemical conspiracy theory. Wikipedia. Atrazine.
what do you do, man? Yeah, I can't worry about it forever.
Fluorine in the water isn't making Florida gay. Opinion.
Jesus.
There was a city that just banned fluoride in the water, right?
Hopefully, I do think that it's overused. Like, I understand its purpose, but
I don't. It's a byproduct that we just decided to add to water because we had no other means of getting rid of it.
um, that's a sterilizer essentially.
Yeah, but there was no use for fluoride, and then they had a bunch of it from byprocess, and they're like, "What should we do with it?" And then like one study was done that it helps your teeth, and they're like, "Cool, let's just add it to water everywhere." It's Lakeland City, Florida, voted to stop adding fluoride.
What are they going to use then?
Nothing.
Chlorine. Like they'll just chlorinate the water and then sterilize it.
I mean, they need to just have uh, industrial sized like reverse osmosis machines.
Yeah, but I think that's the problem is like that process is un it's just not doable.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have like huge caches of it.
Yeah. I
Like
think
it's
like
not on
natural
demand.
it would have to be natural. You would have to run like algae or like seaweed filters or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like
a
an algae
byproduct.
scrubber.
It's a byproduct of phosphate fertilizer.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, because chlorine's a byproduct as well though. Like technically. It's like what, salt and electrolysis?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Nebraska's 90, 95%. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, yeah, those were the main things I was going to talk about.
Yeah. I've got nothing else. We had someone come by today to give us a quote. Well, not really a quote, but like we had a designer come by um to eventually give us a quote on a pool.
You going to
So,
do like an in deck pool or
in ground.
in ground?
Yeah.
Dang. You rich, rich.
Man, we've lived here since 2017 and I figured like we ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Like we have such a low rate that like
Yeah.
I'm not paying anything more than it. Like it's too hard for me to pay any more than it. So I figured we'll add on this house. We have a decent lot. Like we can
Your
expand
house
a
is
little bit.
decent
Yeah.
too. Like, you got enough space, I think.
Yeah, we do need another room now. But I could always add on.
Just got to start doubling them up, man.
Just in the basement, like a row of beds,
Yeah,
little trunks at the end of the bed.
yeah. Or just
My life was-
put up a temporary wall, like with a door and everything, like one that's not bolted into the frame or into the subfloor.
Man, kid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want them in the or like I like it when they play in the basement, but I don't want to put the kids in the basement. Really?
Why you think they'll be there till they're 30 or what?
Well, that too, but like, nah, I just think that it's like banishing them to the basement, and it's like not super healthy, like radon, like off gases. Even with the mitigation system, I just worry.
See, he does love his kids.
Yeah,
My parents were like, and by parents I mean my parent was like, go down there, never come back. But then also,
goodbye,
but then also later, all your stuff's in the garage. Get out.
goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, this house I would love. Like I have equity. I mean, we only moved here a few years ago, and uh, like I'm up like 100% at least.
Yeah,
But there's so much stuff that needs done, dude. Like it's all plaster.
yeah.
My plumbing is absolutely garbage. Electrical's absolutely I mean, the electrical's updated, but they just put in a new box, like a
Hmm.
new breaker. Um, can't. My garage is unusable. Like I could probably fit the Tesla in there, and that's it, and it would
Why?
barely fit. It's just short, and even the entrance to the garage door is like super narrow.
Okay,
Like you couldn't walk around in there after you parked a car in there.
interesting.
Yeah.
Is that because like there's shit like in the garage, or just like the size of the
Oh,
garage?
right now it's floor to ceiling packed with shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But even if I cleaned it out, like I would barely be able to get out of my car.
It's weird.
So I was thinking about, I
Uh,
don't know what the cost of that type of stuff is. If I tore down my garage and then rotated it to face the alley and did like a 2 car garage,
yeah.
I don't know what something like that would run, but
Would you have to tear it down or essentially just move the wall or move the door?
I would tear it down.
Yeah.
You couldn't fit a car in there sideways, like width wise. It's even shorter width than it is length.
Mm,
So
heard that.
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how additions work or construction. Like, I mean, I've considered like finishing the attic, right? Like, no one can tell me like what it takes to make it where like an
You could do
attic is
that
like a
yourself though.
livable space. Yeah, but I have like cross beams and shit like that that
How tall
like
is
it would
it? You
take
wouldn't
some.
make it livable.
I would want it to be like a library, essentially, like an adult area.
Oh, you'd have to have. Well, it must be tall enough then. But you would have to have 2 exits, so you'd have to put a window in with a ladder for
Yeah,
it to be livable,
yeah.
or like bedroom. I'm saying.
I thought about doing like a garage emergency exit or like a bedroom and the like from the bedroom, like a spiral staircase entrance.
Well, then yeah, you could do that.
But I don't know. I ain't got the answers, Sway. Like maybe.
I just don't know if it's worth even putting money into this house. Like, I'm not going to rip out all the plaster and redo all the walls in every single room.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're gonna move, down this way. What's the point?
Right. Kind of like how you
Hmm.
were going to move this way.
Oh, hold on. I never said that.
You were looking. I remember we were shopping.
I remember shopping for like a studio, But yeah, I don't think we would move from here unless it was like suddenly we got like screw it rich and yeah, and then essentially left for like Cali or like Florida or somewhere coastal for sure.
Pacific Northwest. It's definitely calling your name.
PNW. I mean, I do mountain bike, so
Chaz. Move into
yeah.
Chaz.
If anyone wants to mountain bike with us, they can meet us in Fremont.
Hell yeah.
That's in between here for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like a decent middle ground.
If you live there,
I
it'd
just
be the
told
same
everyone,
distance to work.
yeah, I'm not moving to Fremont, bro. No shot.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Well,
Well,
you want to call it?
hell yeah. Good talk.
Distractamundo. I feel like my shoulders are hiked. Yeah, I really don't know like what else to talk about. I've been living a pretty boring life. Played a couple games. And like, yeah, 4th of July was pretty slow.
We got that vacay coming up. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can talk about that. Lock that down.
Mm-hmm. I think that should be fun. Even if we don't do anything, it'd be a good time.
I really can't see us not doing anything. And we probably do need to look at like events, so like what's going on down there. Like if there's like a crawdad festival or
Dude,
something cool.
I'd be there for that.
Maybe there's like alligator hunting.
We did like a
I think that'd
crawfish
be
boil.
fun.
Mm,
Oh, I mean, all the food down there is gonna be great.
I know. That's all I'm excited for. I want
Get
to
a
eat.
boat.
Get a boat. We could do piracy in international waters.
Like download something illegally.
And yeah, and then yeah, through a VPN while we're on the water, and we could call
Yeah,
ourselves we pirated.
we would be official pirates.
Yeah, hard R.
Yeah. I'd wear a patch from then on. We can
Yeah,
get matching Black Flag tattoos.
hell yeah. You like remember that one time in the Gulf of America?
That's probably the most exciting part.
Yeah. Be like, hey, look, you can see it.
It's
The
the
Great
Gulf.
Gulf of
Yeah,
America.
I haven't seen it since then, so this would be my first
I bet
time
it'll look
seeing
way
it.
different.
It's got to. It's bluer waters for sure.
Eagles everywhere,
Yeah.
just going out
Yeah.
there.
Or since like it's Florida, just military industrial complex everywhere, like
People breaking
naval
the
base.
sound barrier over the water next
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Shatter our windows.
Hell yeah.
Cool, mate. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Join the Discord. Check out the merch store.
Cool. Peace.